let's put it this way. Brahman itself, the Nirguna Brahman, the attributeless, absolute, without any characteristics, without any form, that is beyond time and space. However, what is within time, space, matter, all of this is not other than Brahman. Right? If you take this table, it's made of wood. From the perspective of the wood, it has no connection at all with a table. It was a log of wood earlier, it was a tree earlier, and now it is in the table form. The table form actually does not exist in the wood. Literally, if I ask you, so the table is in the wood, where? Which part of the wood is table? Whatever you point to, whatever you touch is wood. You say, no, the whole thing is a table. The whole thing is wood. Where is the table apart from the wood? I can show you a clock. Here is a clock apart from the wood which is sitting on the table. These are two separate things I can show you. But can you show me the table apart from the wood? You cannot. Because the table is just a name, a form, and a function, temporarily appearing in the wood, imparted to the wood. Similarly, all that we call time, space, universe, these are name, form, and function imposed on Brahman. So what it means is, yes, truly speaking, Brahman has no relation with time, space, the entire universe. But this entire universe, time and space are nothing but Brahman. This table, for example, is entirely dependent on the wood, because without the wood, no table is possible. So, Brahman in its real nature seems to be empty of everything, the shunyam. But what seems to exist for us, this fullness, is also nothing other than Brahman. So therefore Brahman is also full. Now, why it seems abstract to us, let's not worry about the fullness or the emptiness. Advaita Vedanta proceeds on experience. So start with what's real. At no point let go of what feels real to you. So the whole point is, this discussion about fullness, emptiness, all of it seems very philosophical. Why it seems philosophical is we have already left our sense of the real behind it, and we have delved into theory and ideas. That's why it seems empty to us philosophically. So Advaita Vedanta always starts with what feels real. What feels real to you? The body? Yes. Start with the body. Does the body feel abstract or real? Real. And then Vedantic inquiry. I will not go into that, you have heard it many times. All the Vedanta inquiry processes, the 5 levels of the human personality, seer and seen, waking, dreaming, deep sleep, all of these inquiries, they are called prakriyas, methodologies. They all proceed firmly with experience. See, in the 5 levels of the human personality, first, body feels real or theoretical or abstract? Real. All right, let's start there, and we'll see why we are not the body. Then our attention is drawn to something a little more subtle than the body, the breath. Prana, the life forces. Again, you are asked to see that is it real? Is the breath real or is it a theory? It better be real. If it's a theory, then you have to call 911. So it's real. And then we see that that's also an object, that's also changing, that's not consciousness, we are aware of it. So we draw our attention away from the breath to something a little more subtle, thoughts. But again, real. Are thoughts real or not? Very, very real. All our happiness, all our misery, it all depends on mind. So mind is real, though it feels very subtle. And then from there to the intellect, from there to the Anandamaya Kosha, like that 5 levels, subtler and subtler and subtler, until hopefully we are able to catch the subtlest of all, which is called in Mundaka Upanishad Sushukshmam. Very subtle. Why very subtle? Because body is gross or physical. Mind is subtle, but beyond the mind is the witness consciousness, which is very subtle. And in the Vedantic inquiry, at no point should you let go of the sense of real. So that when you finally do arrive at Atman, Brahman, Purnam, Shunyam, it will be very real to you. All right, thank you.